all flexing. Drip in diamonds, all the haters second guessing. $1 million swagger, yeah, we making the impression. From the block to the top, we rising in succession. Oh yeah, drip, drip, millions, that's how we live.
What is up, guys? Now you're looking at the UI of Mint Stake Share, a brand new ROI Dapp. It's only a few days old. It's 2% per day if you're compounding. It's 1% if you claim. This thing is on an absolute tear up right now. So I did a video literally a day or so ago, and I was showing the price at like basically 1.5 cent. You can see now it's over 4 cent. Let's have a quick look at the chart here. And you can see it's looking very, very strong. There was a big whale sell-off here. Now, the good thing is there aren't really very many whales left that can cause any kind of damage if they decide to dump their tokens, because the liquidity is now so thick. Now, you can see here, it did have a pullback, and it was an immediate aggressive buyback, and we've gone to all-time highs again. So very, very strong looking. Now, is this going to be the next drip? Look, guys, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know the answer to that question. But what I do know is that I'm not willing to sit on the sidelines on this particular project. The dev is doxed. The team is innovating. So I'm not willing to sit on the sidelines. If you saw my video, the previous one I did, where I was buying at 1.5 cent, you can see I put in about $300 roughly. So if we go over to stake, you can see that my $300 is now worth over $1,000 in the last 2 days. So I've got another $10 to compound. I've already compounded around $10 today already. So I'm going to do that again in a minute. But I just want to show you here quickly that an interesting thing with this project is that every 1 million token that is minted, there is going to be like a price increase. And I'm very excited to see where this goes. And it does tell you here, if you're going to buy the token, it tells you the cheapest way to buy it. So at the moment, swapping the token is slightly cheaper. So you can go on PancakeSwap and do that, or you can do it directly on here. It's fractionally cheaper. Sometimes it says Mint is cheaper. So if it says that, you can just go to Mint and just type in how much BNB you want to put in, because it's all on BNB, although they are going cross-chain, I believe, as well soon. But you can just enter in, for example, you know, I'm going to do, actually, just for the sake of this video, I'm going to do just chuck another $50 in, just to show you how it works. Now, it's really fractional right now, so I'm just going to mint it anyway, because I think it helps the system a bit more if you do that. So I'm going to type in 0.08, mint, confirm that in MetaMask, and there you go, guys. It's as simple as that. So it comes up at the bottom there. New mint, 1,087 tokens. That was me, but you will see as you're on the site, they will pop up as people do their mints and transactions. So you know it's real because you've just seen me do it, and that just popped up in the bottom of the screen there. So if we go over to stake now, and I go max, you can see my 1,087 tokens in there. And I'm just going to deposit them in, and that's going to also auto compound the 239 I've already got in there, so that's another $10. So let's just confirm that. New stake, again, that was me, and there you go, 26.3 thousand. That's $1,100 worth in there right now. So this is only like, I think we're coming into the 4th day now, and it's really making some moves. So as with everything, guys, risk capital only. I can't kind of stress that enough. And, you know, especially in DeFi, only use risk capital. I mean, this thing, you know, I love where they're going with it, but again, I don't have a crystal ball. But I am taking a punt on it myself. Don't copy me. Do your own due diligence. Do your own research. If you decide to join up, I will leave my link in the pinned comment, because of course it helps the channel if you join through my link. And that would be much appreciated if you decide to do that. But do your own research first, guys. But if we just go back to the home page, I'll just show you quickly. It just tells you to get some BNB and mint the MSS tokens, and you get your 2% daily. Now, if we go back to the stake page, I'll show you. So you can either compound, and that will give you 2% per day, or you can collect, and you can see that's half the amount. So you get the 1% per day if you decide to claim. Now, what I do love about this project is that they are working, instead of, you know, even though the price is mooning right now, their main focus is creating thick liquidity. What's great is that there's no holders that own any more than, like, I think it's 1% or 1.5% of the total supply. So there are very, very few people that can have any impact when they sell. And as it was proven just yesterday, one whale decided just before the AMA to dump all of their tokens. I don't know exactly how many, it was quite a lot. And yes, it affected the chart, but it was brought back up straight away. It didn't really do a great deal, and it's very comforting to see that. There was no sort of pre-sale. This was a very fair launch, and they seem to be doing things right. They seem to be learning from Drip and some of the things that could have been improved on Drip. Now, obviously, Drip made a lot of people a lot of money, but there were obviously improvements that could be made. And it looks as though the guys at Mint Stake Share are looking to sort of implement some of those improvements. So massive shout out to the team. Shout out to Experience Crypto 24/7 for doing a great AMA last night. Definitely go back and check that out as well. And again, guys, I'm going to leave the link in my pinned comment. If you do decide to join this protocol, you're on day 4. So time-wise, you're still early. Like I said, I don't know where it's going to go, but I'm personally not willing to sit on the sidelines on this one. You know, I didn't get into Drip super early, and I've had the opportunity to get in early on this one. Now, you know, as I've mentioned before, I could have actually got in at a much better price, much lower than 1.5 cent. Uncle Rick from the Warrior DAO, he messaged me when this protocol was literally like 5 hours old, and he was like, Millions, you got to get into this. And I just literally got back from Million's first birthday party. I was shattered. I went to bed. I didn't deal with it till like halfway through the next day, and by that point the price was at 1.5 cents. So I did miss out on a bit of a 3x there. But look, I'm not that fast. If this thing has the kind of potential that I think it could have, then I don't care whether I'm buying at 1 cent, 4 cent, 6 cent. So look, let's see where this goes. Risk capital only. If it all went tomorrow, it wouldn't affect me whatsoever, and I believe that's the best position to be in. So I hope you guys got some value from this. Stay bullish, and I will see you all in the next video.
Yeah, out rolling with the squad, we all flexing. Dripping diamonds, all the haters second guessing. $1 million swagger, yeah, we making the impression. From the block to the top, we rising in succession. Oh yeah, drip, drip millions, that's how we live. Drip, drip millions, we the kings of the game.